Good day to everyone. Today we're going to discuss Java programming. So before we get started in a basic program, we need to know first what are the tools or softwares we need to install in our device. So in here I list down two basic softwares we need as a beginner in Java programming. Number one is Java Development Kit, or we call the JDK. And the second one is the IDE. So in here, I chose NetBeans as an IDE in Java programming. So as a beginner, it is best to use easy to understand IDE like NetBeans. So first, we need to know where to download the Java Development Kit or the JDK. So Java Development Kit can be downloaded as a free software in Oracle websites. So here's the link. In the download page, you need to know what are the compatible toolkit on your device, especially people who are using Windows or who are using Mac or who are using Linux operating system. So you need to choose the proper installer for uh, for the device you prefer to use. So here are the list of versions of installers of Java Development Kit in the Oracle website. So we have here for Linux, for Mac OS, and for Windows. So you can choose the compatible installer you want in the download page. And the next one is the IDE. So here I chose NetBeans as a beginner's IDE in Java programming. So the installer can be downloaded in their website. So netbeans.apache.org. So here is the download page where you can download the IDE or the installer of the IDE of NetBeans. So now, before we start the program, I already have the installers in my device. So here I have the Java Development Kit or JDK. So before we install the IDE, so we need to install first the JDK. So let's install the JDK first. Installing JDK is very easy to do. So it is just like you're installing a normal application in your device. All you need to do is patience and little time to load the installer. So as you can see, the installer of the Java Development Kit is loading on my device. So the time of the processing of the JDK installer depends on the specs of your device. So the higher the specs you have, the faster the loading is. But as for me, it will load a little bit slow. because my device is not as fast as the other device. Okay, now we have the windows of the installer of JDK. So just follow the instructions. Just click the button next and read the installation directory where the JDK will be installed. So here the JDK will be installed in my program files in Drive C. So just click next, then wait for the installer to be completed. So here we have the status loading. It is the progress bar of the installation of the Java Development Kit. As I said earlier, installing Java Development Kit will take time, depends on the specs of your device. Okay, so the installation have a progress, hoping it will be finished sooner. So here we are. So the installation of the Java Development Kit is complete. So all we need to do is close the window. Now that we have the JDK installed, all we need to do is install the IDE. So I have here the NetBeans, the IDE we're going to use. So installing the IDE is just like installing the JDK earlier or any other softwares in your device. All you need to do is read the following instructions. If there is a license agreement, all you need to do is read it carefully, if there is. And especially patience, because it will take time. It depends on the specs of your device. Now we have the installation window of the NetBeans IDE. All we need to do is check the installations like the base, Java. Okay. So if you don't want the other part of the installation, all you need to do is uncheck it. So as for me, I need all this. So I'll go ahead and click OK and proceed to the next part of the installation. So here we are, the license agreement. So all you need to do is read this. Then after you read the agreement, just accept the agreement and then click next to proceed to the next step of the installation. And here we see the installation directory where the IDE of NetBeans will be installed. And as you can see, it scanned my device for JDK installed. So as you can see, this is the location of our JDK or Java Development Kit installation directory earlier. So all you need to do is click next if you see that the installation directory of our NetBeans is okay and the installation directory of the JDK is okay, is correct. Then if you don't want automatic updates, so all you need to do is uncheck this. So as for me, I don't want to check for updates of the IDE, so I'll uncheck this. But if you want, you can check this one, but for me it's unchecked. Then all we need to do is install all the settings of the IDE and wait for the installation to be completed. Okay, so as you can see, the installation is complete and successful. All we need to do is click the finish button, and let's see if the IDE is installed. And as you can see, I have the IDE on my desktop. Now that we have the requirements we need to get started in Java programming, all we need to do is check the IDE if it is running smoothly. So let's run the NetBeans. So this is the window of the NetBeans. So we have the menu. In Java programming, you can use any IDE. So we have lots of IDE we can use in Java. We have the Eclipse, Android Studio, um, Visual Code, so and other more IDEs which is not known. So as for the beginners like me, so I prefer NetBeans because it provides basic needs of Java Java programming beginners. Now that we have the NetBeans running, all we need to do is run some basic program. So let's open a new file. Let's look for a Java file. Then here we have the Java file. Just select this. Then we click next. Okay. Then we name it Hello World program. Then let's browse where we are going to save the Java program. So in this directory, let's create a folder. Okay, we don't have the option, so let's find it here. Let's create a folder for programs. And let's create a folder for our hello world. Now that we have the program, let's reopen it, and then we're going to locate the folder we created earlier. Okay. Then let's click finish. Let's wait to load the IDE for our workspace. Okay, so here we are. We have the workspace for our first Java program, the Hello World. Now, let's start. So, let's create our class. Let's name this Hello World. Always remember, when you're naming a program or a class, make sure that the class name is the same as the name of our Java file, because this is our object in a Java program. Inside the class, let's create the main function, the public static void main. Inside our main function, let's run system.out.println, and let's put the string hello world. Then save the program. Then let's run the file. And that's it. You have the first program in Hello World. This is how we get started in Java programming. So thank you for listening and watching this video. Hope to see you next in our next topic. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell of the channel.